The animal kingdom is full of surprises, but some creatures are so strange they feel like they've stepped out of a sci-fi movie. From a gecko that looks like a dead leaf to a mole with a star-shaped nose, these bizarre animals are real, and they're absolutely fascinating. Get ready to meet 15 of the world's weirdest creatures that will leave you amazed, confused, and maybe even a little creeped out. Satanic Leaf-Tailed Gecko. The Satanic Leaf-Tailed Gecko is a master of disguise, blending seamlessly into its environment like a real-life magician. Found in Madagascar's rainforests, this tiny reptile gets its eerie name from its uncanny ability to mimic dead leaves. Its body is flat and its tail looks exactly like a dried, weathered leaf, complete with veins and edges. Some even have missing chunks to make the effect more realistic. But this little gecko isn't just about looks. It uses its camouflage to hide from predators like birds and snakes. During the day, it clings to tree bark or blends into leaf piles, becoming nearly invisible. At night, it comes alive, hunting insects and small prey. What's even cooler? It doesn't have eyelids. Instead, it has a transparent scale over its eyes, which it cleans by licking. Yes, licking. Talk about creepy and cool. Would you ever spot one in the wild? Maned wolf. Imagine a creature that looks like a fox on stilts. Welcome to the world of the maned wolf. Native to South America, this tall, slender carnivore isn't actually a wolf or a fox. In fact, it's in a category all its own, being the only species in its genus. With long, thin legs and reddish fur, it's built for running through grasslands. The maned wolf gets its name from the dark, shaggy mane along its neck and shoulders, which it raises when it feels threatened, like a spooky canine mohawk. But its strangest trait? Its smell. Locals often call it a skunk wolf because its urine smells like, well, skunk spray. This omnivorous animal loves fruit, especially the wolf apple, a tomato-like treat. It also munches on small mammals, insects, and even birds. Fun fact, it communicates with loud, eerie barks and howls, earning it a ghostly reputation in folklore. Arabian Sand Boa. The Arabian Sand Boa is a living optical illusion. This small snake, native to the sandy deserts of the Arabian Peninsula, has a body perfectly designed for burrowing. Its eyes sit on top of its head, giving it a permanently surprised look, like it just heard the juiciest desert gossip. What's unique about this boa is how it hunts. It doesn't chase its prey like most snakes. Instead, it buries itself beneath the sand, leaving only its eyes exposed. When an unsuspecting lizard or rodent scurries by, it strikes lightning fast, pulling its victim into the sand. This snake is harmless to humans and grows to about 20 inches long. Its golden yellow body with brown spots helps it blend perfectly into the desert. Despite its odd appearance, the Arabian Sand Boa is a fascinating reminder of how nature adapts to even the harshest environments. Would you spot one hiding in the sand? Pink Fairy Armadillo. The Pink Fairy Armadillo sounds like something straight out of a fairy tale, and it looks just as magical. Found in Argentina's grasslands and deserts, this tiny armadillo is the smallest of its kind, measuring about 5 to 6 inches long. Its pale pink shell looks like a piece of candy, but it serves an important purpose, protecting it from predators and regulating its body temperature. This nocturnal creature spends most of its life underground, digging tunnels with its strong, clawed front legs. Its fluffy white fur helps keep it warm, and its body is uniquely designed for a subterranean lifestyle. What's wild is how it can completely bury itself in seconds if it feels threatened. Despite its adorable looks, the Pink Fairy Armadillo is incredibly rare and shy, making it hard for scientists to study. Sadly, habitat destruction threatens this tiny burrower. Imagine finding one in your garden. Wouldn't it feel like discovering a mythical creature? Glass frog. The glass frog is nature's window to the soul, literally. Found in Central and South America's rainforests, these small lime green frogs have translucent bellies that let you see their internal organs. Yup, you can spot their heart, stomach, and even their intestines through their see-through skin. Why are they transparent? It's believed to help them blend into their leafy surroundings, making it harder for predators like birds and snakes to spot them. By sitting on green leaves, they become nearly invisible from below. These frogs are tiny, growing no larger than 3 inches. They're most active at night, croaking softly to attract mates. And speaking of mates, male glass frogs are doting dads. They guard their jelly-like eggs laid on leaves, protecting them from predators and drying out. Next time you think of frogs, remember this little guy. It's like nature's version of a sci-fi creation. LAN Striped Ten W. The LAN Striped Ten W is like a hedgehog, porcupine, and bumblebee combined into one tiny striped package. Native to Madagascar, this small insectivore is covered in black and yellow quills that make it look like a spiky cartoon character. But these quills aren't just for show, they're its defense mechanism. When threatened, the tenrec raises its quills, and if the predator doesn't back off, it slams into them, driving its sharp spikes into their skin. Ouch! But what's even weirder is how it communicates. The tenrec rubs its quills together to create high-pitched sounds, a process called stridulation, which is more common in insects than mammals. Tenrecs are nocturnal, spending their nights hunting insects and earthworms. They're excellent climbers and diggers, making them well-suited to their forest habitat. With such a unique combination of looks and abilities, the LAN Striped Tenrec is one of nature's coolest oddballs. Spiny Bush Viper. The spiny bush viper looks like it jumped straight out of a fantasy novel. Native to the rainforests of Central and West Africa, this snake is covered in sharp, keeled scales that resemble dragon spikes. These scales, which come in shades of green, brown, or even gold, give it an intimidating, almost mythical appearance. This venomous predator is small, growing only 18 to 30 inches long. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in trees, where its camouflage makes it nearly impossible to spot. The spiny bush viper hunts birds, frogs, and small mammals by ambushing them with a quick strike and injecting venom that immobilizes its prey. Despite its dangerous reputation, the spiny bush viper is shy around humans and prefers to avoid contact. However, its venom can be harmful, so it's not an animal to mess with. With its unique look, this viper proves nature's creativity knows no bounds. Naked mole rat. The naked mole rat is one of nature's strangest mammals, and not just because it looks like a bald sausage with teeth. Found in East Africa, this bizarre creature thrives underground in colonies that function like insect hives, complete with a queen who reproduces while the others work. Their wrinkly, hairless bodies are perfect for squeezing through tunnels, and they're nearly blind, relying on touch and smell to navigate. But here's where it gets really strange. Naked mole rats are almost immune to pain and cancer. Their unique biology prevents their cells from dividing uncontrollably, and they don't feel pain from acidic environments, handy for living underground. Even more fascinating, they can survive up to 18 minutes without oxygen. They switch to a plant-like metabolism during low oxygen conditions, burning fructose instead of glucose. These rodents might not win any beauty contests, but they're evolutionary marvels, showing us what survival really looks like. Tibetan Fox. The Tibetan fox is a master of deadpan expressions, with its squarish face and permanently unimpressed look. Found in the cold, high-altitude grasslands of the Tibetan Plateau and surrounding regions, this fox is perfectly adapted to its harsh environment. Its thick fur keeps it warm, while its small ears help conserve heat. But it's their face that steals the show. Those sharp, angular features and piercing eyes give it a look that could rival the internet's grumpiest cats. Tibetan foxes are excellent hunters, often seen chasing pikas, small rabbit-like creatures that make up the majority of their diet. They're known to partner with brown bears during hunts. While the bears dig up pikas, the foxes snatch any escapees. Living in one of the world's most remote and unforgiving regions, Tibetan foxes are a testament to survival. And they're definitely one of the strangest-looking canines out there. Hebridean sheep. The Hebridean sheep is not your average farm animal. This ancient breed, originally from Scotland's Hebrides Islands, is small, hardy, and incredibly unique. What makes them stand out? Their horns. Most Hebridean sheep have 2 or 4 horns, but some individuals can grow up to 6. These horns give them an intimidating, almost mythical appearance. Despite their wild look, they're docile and easy to manage. Their black wool doesn't just look stunning, it's also weatherproof, keeping them warm and dry in harsh climates. Unlike many modern sheep breeds, Hebrideans are excellent at fending for themselves, thriving on rough terrain and poor quality grazing land. Farmers love them for their hardiness and ecological benefits. They're often used in conservation grazing, as their light-footed grazing patterns help maintain biodiversity. With their striking appearance and historical roots, the Hebridean sheep is a reminder of how diverse and resilient farm animals can be. Shoebill Stork. The shoebill stork is one of the most bizarre birds you'll ever see. Native to swamps in East Africa, this bird gets its name from its enormous shoe-shaped bill. Measuring up to 12 inches long and 5 inches wide, the bill is perfect for catching large prey like fish, frogs, and even small crocodiles. Standing up to 5 feet tall with a wingspan over 8 feet, the shoebill looks intimidating. Its grayish-blue feathers and piercing yellow eyes give it a prehistoric vibe, almost like a bird-dinosaur hybrid. Shoebills are known for their patience. They'll stand motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike their prey. When they do, it's with lightning speed and precision. And here's a fun fact, they make a sound that resembles machine gun fire by clapping their bills together. With its unique appearance and behavior, the Shoebill Stork is truly one of a kind. Damascus Goat. The Damascus Goat looks like something straight out of a fantasy movie. Native to the Middle East, this breed is known for its unusual appearance. A rounded, bulging forehead, a prominent Roman nose, and long, floppy ears. Despite its odd looks, it's a prized animal in its native regions. Damascus goats are highly valued for their milk, which is rich and creamy, as well as their meat. They're also incredibly hardy, adapting well to hot, arid climates. Some farmers even keep them as pets, appreciating their gentle nature and unique charm. What's really fascinating is their history. These goats have been bred for centuries, and their striking appearance often makes them the center of attention at livestock shows. In fact, some people call them alien goats because of their otherworldly look. Whether you find them strange or beautiful, there's no denying the Damascus goat is one unforgettable animal. Axolotl. The axolotl, often called the walking fish, is a remarkable amphibian native to Mexico. What makes it so strange? For starters, it never grows up, at least not in the usual sense. Axolotls remain in their larval stage their entire lives, a phenomenon called neoteny. This means they keep their external gills, giving them an alien-like appearance. Axolotls are masters of regeneration. Lose a limb? No problem, they'll regrow it, bones, muscles, nerves, and all. They can even regenerate parts of their hearts and brains. Their soft, slippery skin comes in colors like pink, black, and albino white, making them a favorite among exotic pet owners. These aquatic creatures are critically endangered in the wild due to pollution and habitat loss, but conservationists are working to protect them. With their eternal youth and superpower-like healing abilities, axolotls are truly one of nature's most unique creations. Pangolin. Pangolins are scaly mammals that look like something between an armadillo and a pine cone. Found in parts of Africa and Asia, these shy nocturnal creatures are covered in keratin scales, the same material as human fingernails. These scales act as armor, protecting them from predators. When threatened, a pangolin rolls into a tight ball, making it almost impossible to attack. They have no teeth, but their long, sticky tongue, sometimes longer than their body, is perfect for slurping up ants and termites. Pangolins dig into insect nests with their powerful claws, making them essential for pest control. Sadly, pangolins are one of the most trafficked animals in the world due to the illegal trade of their scales and meat. Despite their tough exterior, they're vulnerable to human threats. Conservation efforts aim to save these extraordinary animals, which prove that even the smallest creatures can have the most incredible adaptations. Starnosed Mole. The Starnosed Mole looks like something from a sci-fi movie, but it's very real. Found in wetlands and forests of North America, this small, burrowing mammal is easily recognizable by its bizarre nose. Its star is made up of 22 pink fleshy tentacles packed with 25,000 sensory receptors called Eimer's organs. These tentacles allow the mole to see its surroundings by touch, making it one of the fastest foragers in the animal kingdom. The star-nosed mole can identify and consume prey in less than a quarter of a second. It primarily eats insects, worms, and small aquatic creatures, diving underwater to hunt in its marshy habitats. Despite its unsettling appearance, the star-nosed mole is a fascinating example of evolutionary adaptation. Its hypersensitive nose helps it thrive in dark, muddy environments where most animals would struggle. It's weird, wonderful, and a reminder that nature doesn't hold back when it comes to creativity. Thanks for exploring these incredible creatures with us. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more amazing animal content.